Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another fragrance haul. Once again, this is all PR that I have received. There are a bunch of new mist, new fragrance releases, and so much that I want to go over with you. So if you are interested to see what is going to be joining my collection, just keep on watching. I hope that you guys are doing great today. I am doing amazing. So I did a fragrance haul recently, but in that one I did have some fragrance mists that were a little bit on the pricey side, and I did see that and I totally get it. So for today's video, we have more affordable options, and we have some, I think these are new releases, I'm not too sure, but I have some Athena body mist that I received. I have Pacifica body mist and fragrance. I have some Salt and Stone if you want a little luxury, and I also have some Phlur travel sizes that I received. So these were sent to me in PR. I want to make sure that I put that out there. But if for some reason one of these don't work for me, I am always 100% honest if I like a fragrance or if I don't. And I will let you guys know who I think will like it. And this is just going to be strictly first impressions because I have not worn these. I haven't tested them. So it's just to see which ones I'm super excited about and which ones I might not even wear. So let's start off with the Athena fragrance mist. These are for the spring collection. I'm not sure if maybe I received it a little bit later. You can wear these alone or you can layer them to create your signature scent, and you can find these at Target or on athenaclub.com. I have smelled them here and there, but I haven't really gotten into them, so I am testing them out this week. So the first one is Super Pink, and I did try to spray this one this morning and it kind of reminded me of Born in Roma. So I don't know if to keep it because it's not that I don't like it. I've been kind of like scared of that scent profile. One of you guys told me to save my Born in Roma for winter here, and I'm definitely going to do that because I have a feeling it's going to be really nice here for those cooler days during the holiday season. So the notes for Super Pink are top notes of mandarin, splash, velvety peach, and almond blossom. The middle notes are tuberose petals, jasmine sambac, and island orchid, and the base is warm vanilla, tonka bean, and amberwood. So maybe I'm getting the similarity to Born in Roma, maybe from the mandarin, the jasmine, the tonka. I believe there's tonka or vanilla. Let's see, I'm gonna give it a sniff here on a tester strip. This one's actually really nice. On my skin, I do smell the jasmine more, so I think I'm gonna see if my daughter wants it. On the tester strip, it smells amazing. I pick up more of the mandarin on the tester strip. I don't really pick up almond with this one. I pick up a lot of mandarin and peach, so I am getting like a juicy fruitiness from this. But the jasmine is definitely stronger than the tuberose and the orchid. The jasmine is definitely the floral that I pick up the most. I think I might be picking up a little bit more of the tuberose now that it's drying down. This one to me is definitely floral, musky, date night. It actually smells pretty strong for it being a body mist because the scent that I'm getting is like a perfume. So this is great if you're looking for like a date night, evening, dinner type of body mist that maybe you can layer with other fragrances or just wear it alone. It's nice. I would give this scent like a 7.5 out of 10. Now let's move on to Petal Bloom. This one has notes of rose, sage, and lychee at the top. Middle is vanilla, ylang ylang, geranium, and lavandin, and the base is cedarwood and benzoin. This one's bright. This one reminds me of like the sun, being outside, maybe even like some laundry drying on a... This one to me smells pretty bright. The woodiness is coming in. These smell very elevated for these being affordable body and hair mist. Very, very impressive. I can smell the rose in this one, but it's like a musky rose. I just smell very musky rose and a little bit of like a woodiness as well. And this one I would give it also like a 7.5. I'm not super in love with it, but it's not a bad scent at all. And I think for the floral lovers, I think these two would be so amazing if you're into floral, very, very feminine scents. You can layer these with scents like Valentino, Born in Roma, Perfumes de Marly, Delina La Rose, those types of scents where they're more floral and feminine. These would be great for that. Next, we have Solar Muse, which is this golden yellowish color. And this one has notes of sparkling bergamot, neroli, lemon blossom. Middle notes are solar frangipani, lavender sea salt, and dune bloom. And the base is soft musk, coastal cedar, and ocean amber. Neroli scares me, but I haven't really played around with neroli a lot here. This smells very fresh and clean, like super refreshing. Ooh, neroli here smells really nice. It doesn't have that neroli sometimes in certain places can get very like green and weird to me, like a plant, something I used to smell when I was little. Here it just smells like you're literally like standing at the edge of the beach and you're getting like fresh air. Definitely sun, sand. This is that if you're like a beach lover, if you love bathing suit scents, body mist that you can throw on when you're going to the pool, to the beach, and you're going to be in like summer dresses and all of that, vacation. This one is definitely vacation in a bottle, and so far it's the one that I think I would enjoy the most on myself. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Very musky. If you love Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, if that's your vibe, you would love this. Also, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, I think it's called, which I really wanted at one point. It's like making me think of that. And this one is not as feminine as the first two. This one could be a little more unisex if you wanted it to be. And then last but not least, we have First Blush, which I am very excited about. This one has notes that I have been looking for. It's not the perfect combination to make up for me losing one of my favorite perfumes, which is Giorgio Armani Ocean di Gioia. But this has the pair, or at least I believe it has the pair. Yes, this has the same pair as Ocean di Gioia. If you love the pair in that perfume, how crisp and real it is, if you know what I'm talking about, that pair to me is so different from many other pairs in other fragrances. This pair is, you literally just sliced a pear that you grabbed from your fridge that's nice and cold and crisp. You washed it and you sliced it. It smells so good. This is super refreshing. It smells great for a hot day. This is more of like fresh floral, fruity floral, I guess I would say. So the top notes for this one is dazzling pink pepper, juicy pear, white tea, and peach. The middle notes are palm leaves, honeysuckle, gardenia, and Mediterranean fig. And the base is salty driftwood, sandalwood, and clean musk. The gardenia in here, you can smell it. That's one of my least favorite notes, but it's done beautifully in here. It's sparkling, it's bright. I definitely recommend this one if you have similar taste to me, even though I know that my taste is a little different here right now, but this one's my favorite and I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And for some reason, as soon as I smelled this one, I felt like I wanted to pair it with my travel size of Ellis Brooklyn Florist. I haven't even reached for this, and I sprayed this on top of that body mist earlier. I think I'm gonna need a full size. Florals are smelling better here for me somehow. I don't know. You would think that it would smell even more harsh because of the weather here, but these two together smell really, really nice together. So I might be testing out this combo a little bit more and then update you guys in my next perfume diaries video. So those are the Athena body mist. I also received these from Pacifica, and I don't think this is gonna be for me. I might see if my daughter wants it. If not, I'm probably gonna toss it in my giveaway bin. I'm trying to build up some more stuff for a giveaway box. So this is a scent from Pacifica. This is strawberry cream. They're coming out with a bunch of body mists. They always have really nice smelling products at affordable prices. This is a great brand to look into. Now they did send over the perfume, and it's called Strawberry Cream, and also the hydrating body mist. I did not try the body mist, or at least I don't think I did. So this is supposed to give you like a happy mood, and it is a hydrating mist. So what I like about this is that it is water-based. So if you have sensitive skin, it should be better. It gives you hydration. This has plant-based glycerin. The perfume says that the notes are strawberry, peach, mandarin, geranium, cacao blanc, chocolate, amber, vanilla, and sandalwood. So this is very, very gourmand. Yeah, this is super strawberry. If you are a strawberry freak, you love strawberry scents, this is a must-have in your collection. You will be able to layer this with Burberry Her. Burberry Her is known for that strawberry note that is in there, so this will really bring out that strawberry. Also, Bath and Body Works strawberry snowflakes, I think it's called. This is very similar to that very gourmand, almost cake strawberry dessert. Very gourmand. So for me right now, I don't think that I'm going to be enjoying this scent. The way that it smells, it doesn't smell bad at all. It is very fruity, exactly like a strawberry dessert. Not strawberry fruit itself, but like a very creamy strawberry dessert. There is like a creaminess in there, and it does seem to be hydrating because I sprayed it right here and the skin looks really nice there. This is the bottle for the perfume. The body mist has a more creamy, like tonic dessert vibe to it, but then the perfume has more of a cooling sliced strawberries effect to it. Like it's a little bit fresher, a little thinner, and more refreshing. And it's not as obvious. This one's actually really nice. So I think I might keep the perfume and see if one of my girls wants the mist, because this one has more of like an innocent, youthful vibe, maybe for teenagers. Or if you just like easygoing scents, then this is an easy reach. But I feel like the perfume, you can smell definitely more of the note. It's not as strawberry, but I have to see how it smells on me. So scent wise, I would give this one like a 6.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. But just wanted to mention it in case you love strawberry. This is a nice affordable option for layering. I received a package from Salt and Stone, which was so adorable. They have like this little boarding pass or ticket, and it has all the information for their summer scent. This is a body mist. This is from Salt and Stone, and this one is lily and yuzu. The top note for this is yuzu, green apple, and bergamot. You already know that is an amazing opening for me. The heart is matcha, bamboo, and jasmine. Again, I'm loving it. I really like bamboo in fragrances. It brings like this, like a misty feeling to it. And then the base is lily, musk, amber, and cedar. I already sprayed this the day that I got it. Immediately, I thought of one thing. First off, the bottle is gorgeous. I feel like I've been receiving fragrances lately that have really cheered me up in finding scents, and I'm enjoying that. So I'm gonna be talking about a lot of fragrances that I received that I'm really getting to know them. Right now, I have no interest in having a huge collection because I want to see what I'm loving, and I'm starting to find the fragrances that work for me. This immediately reminded me of a fragrance that I have not worn in so long. I'm not gonna say that this is like completely the same, but it really gives me the vibes of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. That apple, it's so fresh and clean smelling, citrusy, perfect for summer. I love the way this smells, super citrusy, and it's not bathroom cleaner to my nose at all. It's more refreshing. That apple that is in Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, same vibe, except this one is also a little like floral and musky at the same time. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is probably my favorite scent that I have tried from Salt and Stone, and I am so grateful. So thank you so much to Salt and Stone. I also received the deodorant and body wash. So this is probably going to be a go-to scent for me in July. Perfect for summer. I haven't really even bought a lot of summer scents because I've just been really liking the ones that I've been trying out. Now from Phlur, this is not a new release, but they did send over a package that had 3 travel size perfumes. So you guys know that I really love Father Figure. I already have Father Figure, so this one I am gonna throw into my giveaway bin. But I did get Vanilla Skin, which I got rid of because it was very strong here, so I might also add this one to the giveaway bin. Father Figure is great if you're looking for kind of like a unisex, fruity, musky second skin type of scent, but you don't want the usual apple, strawberry type of notes. You want something that's a little more sophisticated. So that fruit would be fig, which is in here, and it's like a unisex scent. Some people have told me that it does turn a little too masculine on them, but for me it's a true unisex scent. Sometimes even turns a little sweet on me when it really mixes in. It's just a very comforting, soothing type of perfume. So this one's gonna go into my giveaway bin. And then Vanilla Skin, if you're looking for a grown woody, emphasis on woody because this is a very woody vanilla scent, oody vanilla, but I am so picky with oud, and this one I remember I loved it in Kentucky. I ended up keeping the body mist here because that's gonna work better for me in this weather. Now the one that I was just like, okay, I think I need this in my life, is one that everyone went crazy over, and I remember reviewing it and just being like, this is what everyone's like losing their shit over. But I get it now. I get it now. It smells very different here. And this one is Missing Person. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. So this has top notes of skin musk, bergamot nectar, and sheer jasmine. The heart is fresh cyclamen, neroli blossom, and orange flower. The base is sandalwood, Australia oil, blonde wood, and white musk. So this scent, a lot of people were saying that it reminded them of like giving a loved one a hug, hugging up on your boo. You get like that whiff that just calms, just melts away everything. Here I smell so much more of the notes. I remember spraying this in Kentucky, and when I sprayed it, I was just like, what happened. Like there wasn't really nothing to it. Here I get like this very strong skin feeling. I understand. It's like this warmth and just like cuddling each other in bed. It's just, it smells very comforting as well. So I'm very happy to have the travel size to this so that I can continue to test it out and wear it, see how it works for me so that it could join my skin scent collection. So with that said, that brings me to the end of today's haul video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below which scent sounds like a scent that you would enjoy, if you've tried them or if you're interested in trying them. Cannot wait to read your comments. Thank you so much for all of the love and the support. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Keep my conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic.